Hey, before we get started on this video, just wanted to take a quick moment to thank everyone for clicking by and just showing us some love. And as a quick disclaimer, I'm not the one that originally came up with the concept for this video. That right goes to Nhymnim. Now if you don't know who he is, he's an incredible Yu-Gi-Oh content creator with a vlog style approach to his videos. He not only created the genre of sealed only, but he piloted it in a series he calls Yu-Gi-Oh Sealed Only. Link in the description if you guys want to check him out. And now, without further ado, I present to you the first Pokemon TCG Sealed Only Challenge, which I have appropriately called
the Trainer's Challenge.
Let's get into it. Alright, thank you guys for joining me on the first episode of Trainer Challenge. So the way that this is going to work is that I'm only allowed to build a Pokemon deck using only sealed product. So, team decks or structure decks, building battle kits, elite trainer boxes, premium elite trainer boxes, and single packs, and tins. Excuse me for the cough. So, today I'm going to be trying to build a deck using, like I said, sealed product. So we got here the Sword and Shield build and battle and the elite trainer box to go with it. So the way that this is going to work is it's a challenge. It's going to be a week by week thing. See if we can improve the deck. And I am only allowed to spend a budget of $40 a week. I'm not allowed to trade. I'm not allowed to buy singles online. Yeah, with that being said, let's just get right into it. Let's try to build the deck. And let's see what we can do. Now, excuse me. Some people may say that it may be better to start with a structure deck as opposed to buying a build and battle. And what's great about the structure deck is that if you're just starting out, structure deck is going to give you a lot of trainers and a lot of little cards that you're going to need to first start your collection, and two, just get you more cards in general. You're going to need for general deck building. I've been playing for years, so I have a lot of the trainers, so I'm not going to be doing that. Instead, we're just going to go through this. So like I said, this was 20 bucks. I got this on sale at Best Buy. They had it on sale for $29. I had a $10 coupon, which there's my 40 bucks for the week. And I also bought this in my local card shop when I went to the pre-release for Sword and Shield for about $2. Pack full of energies. So let's start off with this. This is going to give us a little pamphlet that, you know, if you're using it for the actual thing, just tells you how to play. Tips. I'm just gonna throw this out. We get 4 booster packs that we can use to improve our deck. Separate that to the side. And then we also get this starting pack. So let me go ahead and just open this right quick. Sorry for the cough once again, I'm a little sick. So what the starting pack includes is, well, first we get a code that we can use to unlock the pack online. This is going to give us a little bundle of cards. So for example, this gives us a Frostmoth and a Snoom, so that's the one set. Get some trainers we're gonna need to build our deck. Looks like we get a Inteleon Bobble Drizzle line. Get Minchino, Quick Ball, that's great. And we also get the Zigzagoon. So we're gonna be using these cards along with our promos to build a deck. I'm going to leave the packs for last. I'm going to get this out of the way. Reason for picking up one of these. First, for the challenge, this is going to allow me to save my cards, so it just works as a storage system, but this is going to give us everything that we need to get started playing the game correctly. So we're going to get our damage counters, we're going to get our Steves, like I said, a storage container, and we also get Steves, so we can sleeve our cards once we have our deck. that. Get this little nice little book. Get this. Ooh, sorry for the bump. Get this nice box. The booklet literally just goes over all the different cards in the set. Trying to complete the collection. Let's see a lot. Up. That this drastically back. This we get about 8 booster packs. Sword and shield. There, so we get acrylic damage counters for special conditions. We get dice, damage counters. Get sleeves. It's gonna be nice because we're gonna check. And then we also get a pack full of energies and dividers. And then sword card if you guys want to use that to unlock this league. So, all the boring stuff. Fun stuff, which is what everybody wants to see. So, let's grab this over here. And let's begin. Like I said, anything that we pull in here is going to help us with our deck. So, go card, go to the front. So what we get? Shadow Energy, Corvus Squire. Okay, so we got a Galarian Nhymnim, which we know that we got that earlier, so we may as well separate it there. It's gonna help us with our deck. Playdoll is. So what I'm gonna be doing is separating these. Energy, normal right there. Fighting. Way. Water. Pass. I guess the energy doesn't matter. And that way, when we get closer to the end, separate them and see the packs that we can. Go ahead and open up the next pack. Go to the front. Excuse me once again, guys. We have Water Energy, we have Ocean, Sun, Withergrass, Goldeen, Humper, Garupi, Wabacus, and Shino, and oh wow, nice. Topical Beat. This is seeing a lot of play with Pikarom. So this is running just quick. Fighting. Next pack opening. That's pretty cool. Second pack in, we already have a V. Check it out. Ooh, Rare Candy's a good one. Sunberry, Delia, Shoot, Rhyhorn, Butler, Rillaboom. This is the Rillaboom from the starter deck. Not bad. Oh, believe it or not, this recruit's like the first fire that we actually pull. That's the first psychic too. Back. Okay. Go to the front. Oh wow. And we got a Delmise V. That's super cool. Why don't we started off with the grass starter too? Would have started off with the Cosmos Clear. Okay. So far so good. I don't know how we're gonna be able to turn this into a functioning deck yet, but you know, we'll see. We'll get there. 4. Big Charm, it's another good one. Got a Thwacky. Oh, Pokegear. Bubble. Boss. Orbiting. Another Pokegear. And Whimsicott. Nice. Those Pokegears are definitely going to come in handy when it comes to building right now. More packs to go. Hey. Yep. Band. Now. Oh, we got a Toxicroak. Nice. Decks are actually going kind of nice with other dark stuff. Not too many darks, so I don't know if we're gonna go that route. I'm just organizing it now because as we'll see. Comes to deck building, we're able to get rid of all the stuff that we need. Look, Alpoud, nice. Okay, not bad. Nothing crazy, but then again, never been too lucky. You know, the ice counters and all that stuff. Energies, because definitely this little starter thing can come with energies. So. Type here. A lot of metal stuff. Well, mainly like fighting building. Alright, so we got 4 packs left, and these packs from the build and battle kit. So let's see. Watch we catch. Excuse me, guys. Okay, a lot of on my side. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. A Torkoal. Nice. Like I said, nothing too crazy, but oh, see what we come up with. Down to our final pack. Bless them up, please. Alright. Catcher. Zagoon. And Baltimore. To be honest, not looking too good. See what kind of magic we can pull. Alright, y'all, final 2 packs. I struggle to open up my second to last pack. That's double. Final pack. What kind of deck? We building. Okay, now we're gonna go to a montage of me building the deck. And I'll give you a quick deck profile. Okay, so now we're back, and this is post building the deck. I'm shooting this way later in the day, so sorry if I look a little different. Just came out of the shower, so yeah, sorry about that. But with that, let's get right into the deck. I have it here nice and sleeved from earlier today. These are the sleeves that came right inside of the Elite Trainer box. And so I'm gonna go over some of the different Pokemon choices, some of the different energy choices, and some of the different trainer choices that I picked in this one. I didn't get a lot of good stuff, so it was a little limited. That's part of the challenge, but hopefully week by week should be getting better, and that's the idea behind the deck. So let's start off with the Pokemon of the deck, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put side here. Yeah, let's start with the Pokemon. So, part of the box, got this Galarian Zigzagoon lineup. And so what the Zigzagoon does is, the ability is that when you play from your hand onto your bench, you get to deal 10 damage to one of your opponents. Pretty good. We're playing 4 copies of that. Playing 3 copies of the Linoon because we pulled the extra one of our packs. And sorry, and we're playing 2 of the Obstagoon. Now the Obstagoon's a little interesting because it does the same thing that the base one does, but instead of for 10 damage, it's for 30. So stacks, and its acts as 90 damage and prevents all damage done by your opponent's basic Pokemon. So their V's, their tag team, their strong basic Pokemon, pretty much. This just says no to that damage. So to get this going, we are playing the other lineup that we got, which is the Sobble, Drizzy, and Teleon lineup with the Shady Deal. So we're playing 3 of the Sobble because we pulled an extra one. Nothing special about the Sobble except for the fact that it's Sobble and it is adorable. But the Drizzle has a really cool ability where the turn that you evolve the Sobble into the Drizzle, you can search your deck for any trainer. Put it in your hand, and depending on the trainer, you could be able to use it on that same turn or not. And so we played 2 of that because we only have 2. If I could play more, I would. And then the Inteleon does the exact same thing that the Drizzle does, except it's 2 trainers instead of 1. So it's actually really good. Like, you could use this to search for Evolution Incense, for example, and then grab the Inteleon to search for, you know, Professor's Research and anything else that you need. Like, it's really, really handy to do it. Have these in the deck. Like I said, if I can run more, I would. I would love to run a full set of this, or at least 3. I feel like 2 is way too little. And so this is going to help us get this Pokemon lineup started. We do have some filler Pokemon. this is definitely something that I would completely cut out. Yeah, it's a two Krabby Kingler lineup. Nothing special about the Krabby, but we need it for the Kingler. But what's nice about this is that for one water energy, we're doing 40 damage, and you're causing your opponent to fill the top card of the deck. So, for example, against like a Seismitoad deck where you can top card of your deck, this is really handy against. And then also, wall rendering does 90, and then it does an additional 90 if I'm not mistaken. It does an additional 60 if your opponent's Pokemon is already damaged. So, you know, 150 for 3 energies ain't that bad. We could be doing better. We play one copy of this Mawile, not because of the crunch, but find a friend ability. We didn't pull too many trainers, so I decided to put cards in this deck that's going to allow me to either search for trainers or search for Pokemon. I can get that lineup going as quickly as I can. So Mawile really lets me do that with the find a friend ability, because I mean, I am wasting an energy and I'm wasting an attack, but I can search my deck for any Pokemon, so any of these guys, and put it right into my hand. So, you know, it's good. Essentially a free prize that I potentially may be giving my opponent because it only has 90 HP, but gotta risk it. And then here's where it gets a little weird. I didn't have enough water or dark Pokemon to play 4 of, so I needed filler. And so the fillers that we're going with is Yamper, Bolton, and Tapu Koko V. So Tapu Koko V for 1 lightning energy lets me draw cards. I'm going to put the Yamper down because there's nothing about the Yamper. But this lets me draw 2 cards, and it has the hardest hitting attack in the deck for 200 for 3 energy, 2 lightning and a normal. We can easily switch him in and out because he has free retreat. We don't have any switches currently, but when we do get switches, this is going to be a very powerful card because we'll be able to retreat and then deal 200 every single turn. And then Bolton is our second heavy hitter because for 1 lightning and 2 normal, he does 90 damage, and if the active Pokemon is a GX or a V, this does an additional 90 more damage. So 180 for 3 energy is pretty good considering all the other things that we pulled. I'm happy with this, at least for a starting point. It's rough, but hey, it works. Let's go ahead and move on with our trainers, and hopefully when you see my trainer line, you'll understand why I went with the choice of Tapu Koko to draw and with Mawile. Excuse me for the cough. So, we only pulled 1 Professor's Research. Bad face. So this is the only draw support that we really got in the deck, along with How. Or Hop, sorry. Hop, How, it's the same card. We only pulled 1 of him too, which draws 3 cards. This is card your hands and draw 7. I would like to play more of this, obviously, and potentially some Cynthias or something else to get more cards into my hand. And hopefully with next week's purchases, I'll be able to update this and hopefully streamline the trainers a little bit better. We're playing Pokekid, playing 3 of them because we have to. This is a really bad trainer, but when you have the pulls that I have, you gotta do what you can. This searches your deck for any Pokemon and adds it into your hand, so it goes along with the theme of Mr. Tapu Koko, draw more cards for future turns. You can draw this on your first turn to try to, well, your second turn to try to get more Pokemon. Draw any of the ones that you're missing. Could, you know, search for the missing one. If you have rare candy in your hand, you Pokemon Kid to search for this and then evolve the Zigzagoon straight into the Obstagoon, and then you're dealing 40 damage in 1 turn, and it's just back. So there's a lot of use for it, but this could easily be replaced with a Quick Ball or an Evolutionary Incense or more Great Balls. Yeah, so we're playing 2 Pokemon catchers. It's the cheap man's custom catcher. Yeah, the flip kind of sucks because it's hit or miss, but it's the only form of disruption that we have outside of the Kingler, so we're running it. Playing 1 Big Charm because all we have is 1, but this makes it a little more difficult to be able to knock out the Tapu Koko V, and a little bit more difficult to knock out some of the other Pokemon because Obstagoon, if I'm not mistaken, is only like 120. Yeah, he's 160, so this makes it 190. Our Inteleon lineup has low HP too, it's 160, so this makes it 190 as well. And it also makes our Tapu Koko 230, so little tankier. We actually pulled 2 Pokemon or Pokegears. This allows us to look at the top 7 cards in our deck, grab a supporter, and put it back into our hand. So on dead turns, this is going to help us potentially search for, you know, Professor's Research or any other trainer that can get us more cards in our hand. We're playing the 1 Quick Ball because all we have is 1. The 1 Evolutionary Instant because all we have is 1. We're playing 2 Great Balls. Great Ball isn't the greatest considering the name, but it's what we got. We got Vitality Band, so this is just going to make it so that our Pokemon hit a little bit harder by 10. In some scenarios, the 10 is super relevant. We only have 1 rare candy, so we have to play it, considering that we're playing Stage 2, and we're playing 2 Stage 2 Pokemon, so need it. And the last 2 trainers / supporters is the Pout and the Energy Search. We don't play a lot of supporters because unfortunately we don't have them. But Pout's going to let us recycle the ones that we do have. And then Energy Search is going to fix the really awkward energy pool that we have in our deck. Which we'll understand why, because we're playing 3 types of Pokemon, which completely unorthodox. We play 3, but it's really hard. Play. And this is our energies. We're playing 5 lightning energy. We're playing, I think 7 water energy. We're playing 5 dark energy, and then the 1 aurora energy to help fix this monstrosity. This is way too many energies. So me already fixing it with, or already seeing like the deck with the limited pools that I have, I already know what I want to fix. Definitely first is trim this down from a 3 color deck to a 2 color deck, or potentially a 1 color deck, because that makes it that much easier. Get rid of some of these useless not useless, but these lackluster trainer cards, and also potentially switch out some of the Pokemon, see if I can try to get 1 or 2 types of Pokemon in this deck. For those of you that actually saw the opening, maybe wondering why I haven't put the Frostmoth in. So, in case you're wondering, put these here. The Frostmoth, what it does is that it lets me attach as often as I want any amount of water energy from my hand to Pokemon in my bench. And though this is a great card, it's super good, I don't get the most out of it because I don't have that many water Pokemon. And the water Pokemon that I do have don't require a lot of energy to attack. Like, this is really easy to set up. It's just 1 water and 1 of any. Krabby is really easy to set up as well. This only needs 2, but I can't really use it. So hopefully, depending on what pools and what we get in future openings, this is definitely going to become a part of the deck. It's just a matter of time. But yeah, let's see if we can hop into some games, so that way you guys can see the second action. And yeah, I'll give you my feedback after we play the next 1 or 2 games. Peace. Yeah, so I did end up playing those 2 or 3 games that I mentioned earlier in the video, but if I would have added the clip for that, this video would have been like an hour and a half long. So I'm just gonna go ahead and end it here. Spoiler alert, I lose both games. The first game was against Nuzzle, which, yeah, I lost the tap advantage. And the second game was to a Lapras VMAX deck, which I stood absolutely no chance. I'll make sure that in the next video, I make it short enough to include some gameplay, so you guys get to see, you know, how the deck did. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.